The Tangent 8 podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent 8 podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and Jondo.
Hi.
Hello.
And I'm going to continue my running thing of starting an episode by bitching about Assassin's Creed.
That's fair. There's a lot to go with.
I will actually slightly roll back one of my criticisms that I softballed in a previous episode about how shit it is that when you put in the guide mode, it puts a big white line along the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to one of the bigger cities, and that actually was super useful.
Oh, fair.
Out in the forest, it's like, why do I want this ugly white line across this really nice landscape? And then when it's like, I'm in a dense city, it's like, oh, it's actually really handy.
At the same time, I'm still going to shit on that one because Ghost of Tsushima did it better with the wind. It's just like...
Yeah, they didn't have an area quite as densely built up as the center city of that I was in, that I was getting a little bit lost in. Yeah, I could climb over buildings, but it was so much slower than just hitting the guide button and taking all the right turns.
Yeah.
Because, when you're in the city, you're not always trying to climb over every building, because there's too many. You're in a cityscape. It's not as fun to be like, and over this building, into this backyard, over a fence, up another building, over a fence, over another yard. It's not that much fun to keep trying to climb that.
I mean, parkour is fun and everything, but sometimes you just need to get from A to B.
Yeah, so slight rollback on that. Although, the thing that I've actually noticed, so I've finally played enough of the game, and I will freely admit this took so long because, the autism hits and I've got to get all the icons off the map.
Yeah, fair.
I've finally got to the point where the game actually gives me the ability to switch over to Yasuke whenever I want. And it really showed me one key thing. Well, actually two, I guess. One, they didn't think that much about Yasuke's kid. Half of his combat abilities just refund him health. So if you are even mildly competent at Assassin's Creed's combat, Yasuke may as well just be invincible. Because every time you kill something, you get chunks of your health back. Every time you use certain abilities, you get chunks of your health back. It's just that there's almost no way you can possibly die as Yasuke unless you let it happen. And he's got rations, so if somehow you've lost so much health and you are like, oh, I might die, you hit one button and it's like, nah, there's all my health back. He's basically immortal. And I haven't even gotten good gear for him yet. Most of the gear I've gotten's been for Nawe, so I haven't got good gear for Yasuke yet, but he's just non-killable. The thing I've noticed, though, because of that, is I've realized why the combat feels so shite for Nawe. Because it's been balanced for if you run into a combat area as Yasuke.
Oh.
So the combat's insanely brutal when you're playing as Nawe. It seems almost unfair. Because it was designed clearly around you playing the immortal tank, not the ninja.
Which
so,
seems fucking
playing as a ninja should,
Assassin's Creed.
it should sort of shoehorn you towards, playing more stealthily. You shouldn't be able to run in and face tank everything.
I mean,
provided the hidden blade actually killed in one fucking shot.
Yeah, well, as I said last week, you can turn that on. But, now I can only take one or two hits from anyone and she's dead.
Yeah.
So it's if you engage in just straight combat as Nawe, it's sort of a risk v reward thing. You're gonna have a way harder time and you've got to be on point or she's dead. Whereas Yasuke, you can make tons of mistakes and just get all your health back. But as you get deeper and deeper into the game, more and more characters just have big health pools. So that perfect gameplay you have to do as Nawe gets harder and harder to maintain.
Yeah.
And then there's actually, there's another thing I wanted to bitch about that I completely forgot that I'll do now. Because they've got this new region, well, it's not new, but they've got it all the map all broken up into regions. If you get caught in an enemy base, it doesn't just, bring all of the enemy soldiers to you. They'll ring a bell, which means that if you become wanted in that region, and if you go near any guards in the entire region while you're wanted, they try and kill you.
Oh, okay.
So one mistake in an enemy base can turn an entire region into a no-go zone.
That's a bit harsh.
If you get caught, it summons ultra-powerful enemies called the Guardians, who are just guys with even bigger health pools to come and hunt you.
Fucking
That-
what?
Why? This seems like they've balanced everything around the other guy, sure, but like that just seems so strange to me.
Yeah.
Especially for an Assassin's Creed game. It's like, why not focus on the ninja-like assassin character and balance things for that? But
Because they want to have all these leveling systems and gear upgrades and
Yeah.
I think
RPG
Yasuke
mechanics.
is just one of those like characters that exist for people who are really bad at the game. It's like, alright, you suck at playing this game, go play that guy.
Except
Be fine.
Yasuke can't do any... Well, he can do basic parkour, but he really can't do it at all.
Oh. That's interesting.
They made him big and heavy, so like he can like jump up and climb up a wall, but like he can't grapple hook on stuff. If like certain buildings, there's like little bits of wood hanging out that like Nawe can climb on those. Yasuke can't.
Ah.
He needs like full ledges, or he can't do it. So the idea is Yasuke is literally just like one of his abilities is like, oh, that door's locked. He just runs through it and just bashes the whole door down. How? Dunno. Because it's a barred door, but whatever.
Video game.
Yeah. It's... That he's just there to do combat. That's his entire shtick. He's a samurai. He can't do anything else.
That just
And they
seems lazy.
And, like, they gave all of the range combat stuff to Yasuke. Nawe can't use a bow or a gun.
Oh. Okay. Only
They expect-
melee.
It almost sounds like they did what, like fucking Gotham Knights. They took all the shit that a single Batman character could do and decided to split it up for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Tried to shoehorn it into two characters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hate that.
Like,
It seems like someone was like, we're gonna finally do Asia. Well, we need a hook. Yasuke? And then they shoehorned him in.
Oh, definitely. Like, he always felt shoehorned, considering how they made it a really big thing all the way in the lead-up. But apparently, you were saying last time, doesn't have too much influence on the story?
So I played him for like 10 minutes at the start of the game.
Yeah.
And again, I freely admit, this is because I'm like, there's icons on my map, I have to go touch them all.
Yeah.
It was 20 hours before I got unlocked Yasuke as a playable character.
Oh, wow. Fair.
That's how little he mattered. I could play the game for 20 hours and not have him be part of the game.
Yeah. That,
And now that he is part of the game, he doesn't fucking matter. It's not his story.
Yeah.
Although, how the main character... There's a... Screw it. There's a early plot twist. A character... One of the bad guys tries to get you on side, and he's like, yes, we want to both take down this character. They're the one who betrayed you and did all this evil shit. And now it's like, prove it to me, and he gives you... I found this mask in his base. And it's the mask of the main bad guy from the big evil team lineup that I told you about.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, cool, we're working together and we'll go kill this guy and we'll be good. And then it turns out, oh no, he betrayed you! That guy wasn't the dude with the mask!
who'd have thought?
It's just like, he showed you a mask that anyone could have gotten.
Yeah, like, my instant thought there was like, okay, maybe this is his mask. Like, what the fuck?
It's
Oh, I
not,
found-
but...
Yeah. But it's like, I found this somewhere. Trust me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You are very trustworthy, bro. Well, let's go there.
I get the feeling they were trying to go for a bit more of a Nawe's still naive.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't see through the plot. Because she's all focused on her revenge. But it doesn't land, like, at all. Also, like, they haven't done any, like... Because they have the ability for you to... Because, again, I talked about it last week, because canon mode is an option, not just how the fucking game works. You may not be playing Nawe as this massive, like, bloodthirsty psycho. Which would suggest that she can stop and think for 2 seconds and go, wait a minute, he hasn't shown me any proof yet. But no, she just believes him wholeheartedly, does all of his requests, listens to his absolute douchebag of a son, And yeah, and then it's like, oh no, I got betrayed. How could this happen? Of course it fucking happened. What are you talking about?
You trusted someone at face value, you fool!
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's really, really stupid.
It does sound that way.
I mean, like, they tried to add in there's a kid character who, early in the game, when the second time you get nearly killed and saved by somebody, you're told by the nice monk that this kid stayed by your side and helped you through the fever and all this kind of shit. And then later on you find out, oh no, he's an orphan because I killed his dad, and at some point during that recovery period, he wanted to murder me. Okay.
I mean, it just sounds
I
like
don't
they're trying to
care.
get every samurai movie trope, and it's like, right, just force them all in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But they didn't do it even close to well. Again, I think the thing that's absolutely murdering this game for me is that Ghost of Tsushima exists.
Yeah.
A game that did all of those same sort of ninja and samurai tropes and ripped from all the movies, but did it right.
Well, like, it feels like they honored those moments. Like, anytime you're doing the haikus and the duels and everything, great game. Whereas everything I've seen of Assassin's Creed just feels like they were checkboxes. Okay, we have to have this one in. All right, we've done that. Okay, what's the next? We'll do the next one. Whereas Ghost of Tsushima felt like we should really do this thing in this specific way because it's fucking awesome. Look at this.
I mean, like, the duel I always remember from Tsushima is, like, it's one of the last duels you can do, and it's in a cave. And you're in a pool of water, and there's all the candles around it.
Yeah.
And it's just you and one other guy lit by candlelight in this cave, and it's just like, this is so fucking sick. I mean, all of them were.
Pretty good, though.
Oh yeah, the one out. Is that the one where you're out on the coast with all the Ring of Swords?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, there's so many cool duels in that game. There's one on the moors. There's one in front of the waterfall. It's fantastic, and Shadow just has none of it. Just not a fucking thing.
Ghost of Tsushima was like, we've made this really nice area. What should we do? Put a duel right fucking there. So, thank you.
Yeah, so that's my continuing shitting on Assassin's Creed, because it's not good, and its plot sucks, and its gameplay is pretty unengaging, and it's pretty much, as I said last week, it's basically second screen content as a video game, which is not how any video game should be.
Yeah.
Their game is bad and should feel bad, which is really... the entire Assassin's Creed series used to be really good a long time ago.
Whoa. It burned its goodwill pretty early.
It did. By the third one, I was kind of...
I mean, one, revolutionary game, fantastic. 2, absolute tour de force. Then they sort of muddled around with 2 for a while with Revelation and Brotherhood. Which were like, they're side grades, they're not really good, they're not bad, but, you know, it was already meting itself. 3, I thought, was actually kind of a sleeper gem. It had some cool ideas, which they ended up going with and doing more in 4, Black Flag being the last good one.
Yeah.
Black Flag feels like the breadcrumbing. It's like, oh, this is what it could be. And then it kept going.
I would say actually 3 was the breadcrumbs and 4 was the fruition of those breadcrumbs. Because if you look at 3's where they had all of the climbing through trees, the rope dart, a lot of the naval combat came from 3. 3's actually like the prototype 4. And then 4 was Black Flag. Black Flag's really good. If you've never played it, definitely do play it. And apparently Ubisoft is doing a remake of it now. They've actually said it instead of it being the worst kept gaming secret ever.
They're going to fuck it up somehow, I just know.
Probably. And then after that, I think Unity was next, where it was like Glitch City, and like it all just started to fall apart from there. It was just like, no. Then they took a break. They did Origins, and I actually will defend Origins. I think Origins was a good game.
I enjoyed Origins.
That was the last one I actually went through and played the entire thing, all the extra content, everything. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And then Odyssey was okay. They definitely leaned a little too much on boating places. I did not enjoy that, and
No.
a lot of its content was sort of like, oh, we've got this entire cool thing about you hunting mythical creatures, except it goes fucking nowhere. And then Valhalla was just a fucking miss. Just a complete miss.
It felt very rushed.
I wouldn't say it felt rushed, it felt empty. At least when you were running around in Odyssey, it was like, oh, the reason it's so empty is because most of it's an ocean. So there's not stuff in an ocean. And then Valhalla was like, look, you can take your boat along the creeks, and then you have to run through tracts of empty land. And it's just like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this?
We are expanding gameplay by making you run everywhere.
Valhalla had too much shit on the map and still felt empty.
Yes. And then it had, like, regional plots that looked like they should feed into the main story and then didn't. I still remember the thing where, like, there was one of the kings was getting turned mad because he was drinking from lead cups.
Yeah.
And you had the option to leave him on the throne or support his second in charge to do a coup. And I was like, it'll be more fun if the mad king's on the throne later. So let's do that. And then it does nothing. The regional plot is done and he never comes back. He's never part of the story again.
Oh.
So why did this choice even exist?
That seems...
And then, of course, I'm playing Shadow, where none of the decisions matter. There's a canon, and they stick to it whether you make the choices or not. It's just how bloodthirsty do you want to be?
Yeah.
Disappointing to see the franchise get that lost. But,
It feels weird that they're getting that lost while spending that much money.
That's just the way of the gaming industry at the moment. Like, if we throw money at it, we get a return, right? Like, no, you make it so much harder to see a return, guys.
Yeah. You have to figure out where the cost to profit ratio actually crosses over.
Yeah.
If you make the cost too high, it'll take you forever to get that to cross over.
And then they fire everyone.
Yeah. Because we don't have enough money to keep all these staff we hired to make this game that we overbloated. I guarantee you, if you'd had a much tighter Assassin's Creed game without all these fucking regions, which I will freely admit, sometimes are beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't want to pretend that some of the scenes I've seen in that game aren't, like, jaw-droppingly gorgeous. But it's not helping your game feel any better to play. I'm just like, this temple looks really nice. I would visit a place like this in real life. Cool, moving on, because this has no relevance to the gameplay.
Moving on, I'm going to glitch through this wall real quick.
Yeah, something like that. Right, so that's my bitching about Assassin's Creed out for the week. Tune in next week. I'm sure I'll have something else.
Next week on Bitching Ball Z.
Look, like half of this show is total runtime. Across the entire time we're doing it could probably be just Seth bitches.
Kinda. The other half is me and
I'd
Dan
watch
making
that.
inappropriate jokes.
Yeah.
Right, so getting into our actual topic list, which is a depressing set of stuff because, not a lot of good things happening right now.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, before we get onto the topic list, I've actually been reading a bunch of books recently. I think we discussed Primal Hunter last week. I actually noticed that the new Stray Cat Strut's out, which I read this week. It's pretty good. Doesn't have any weird sex scenes in it. And they take shots at EA. There's if you remember in those books, every time there's a new chapter, they have a quote from like a corpo or a news thing or just some sort of bit of world flavor. There's a bit where they have a guy talking about how players don't play games for escapism or to have a good story. It's just a way for us to get money from their wallets. Quote from electronic artists.
Yeah.
Which is clearly just we're taking shots at EA.
Oh, I
that
like
was,
that.
That's 7. That came out in February.
Yeah,
I thought you meant 8. It comes out in August. I've been hanging for it.
I need to catch up on that one.
Every now and then I just go back through and check all of the ongoing series I'm reading and see if anything's come out, and I just happen to be like, oh, I haven't checked Stray Cat Strut in a while. Oh, yay, there's a book. I'm going to read that.
If only there were an easier way to do that on Audible.
Great.
Oh, hey, there's a new book out. How about you maybe put that to the top of the recommended, not whatever slop everybody else is reading.
Or maybe just tell me. It's like a little message. Hey, that thing you read everything else of, there's a new one.
I wouldn't read the email. I would ignore it. I can guarantee you.
Like, if I go to Audible, it's like, oh, you've bought 9 of the previous books. do you want the next one?
Yeah.
Not just,
or even just like,
your next book came out 3 months ago, but
Yeah.
or even just
That'd
like
be awesome.
next to, saying you're in the library or something, next to the one you have, it just has little ping marks that, just indicate new one. Just like, oh,
I don't.
cool.
I would like it if there was just a tab that was just ongoing books you're reading.
That would be fucking great. I like that.
Just so you can just be like, oh, these series that you've bought at least, I don't know, maybe 2 books of.
yeah.
There's more of them. Would you like to buy more of this series? You've read at least 2 of them. I'd be super into that. I wouldn't want it to do it if I just read 1. I feel like that's like, I was just testing that series. I don't know if I want to read more of that. If I've bought at least 2 books, tell me there's more of it out.
I would like if you could set how many books it is. Just give it a little slider. It was like, starts at 2, ends with whatever else. Like, all right,
look,
3
I'm not
books.
expecting too much out of fucking Audible.
Yeah, no one is.
On the phone app, there is a setting that if you do find a new series, there are multiple books, and you buy a few of them, and you download them all, when it finishes the book, it'll automatically start the next book.
I love that.
And-
I didn't realize that was a thing until recently.
But
No,
you have
I
to
only
have bought
found it
and
recently as
downloaded
well.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Now that our weekly glazing of Audible is done, we should probably do some actual things.
I mean, honestly, I fucking hate Audible. It's just the most convenient way to get audiobooks.
Pretty much, yeah.
If there was literally any other way that was more convenient.
It's like, why do I go to YouTube? Because it's where all the content is, not because I like YouTube.
Yeah.
Why do I buy stuff on Audible? Amazon's objectively a shitty platform, because it's the best place and most convenient place to get audiobooks. That's it.
Pretty much.
And even then, I buy them, download them, immediately rip the DRM out, and then keep the audiobook forever, because Audible will take them away from you.
They do, quite often. Because bastards.
Yeah, so it's not really glazing Audible, and more of I'd rather just glaze the books I'm reading.
More of a hostage situation than anything.
I mean, I'm reading the next 2 Demon Tree books. They're continuing to be as
weird.
You're into that. You're into that. They're one of the better cultivation ones.
Yeah, like, I'll freely admit those ones are a very interesting one to deal with. But if you like them, they're fucking great. I quite like them.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm taking a little bit of a break from Primal Hunter. I've read 3 books of that now. I will probably read more, but I wanted something where the character wasn't just assumed to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very much One Punch Man in book form.
I mean, like in the 3rd book, he does that thing where he figures out how to control his mana.
Yeah.
And it's, like, it seems like something that everyone should be able to just kind of do. And then the book's like, oh, this is something you're supposed to figure out once you become a B-grade person. He's a D-grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this thing, and like going up grades is supposed to be like massively difficult. So to have an ability that you're not supposed to get until B grade, it's like, that's fuck. That's too much. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's a good in-between book, like, kind of thing. I was like, I'm doing the same thing. I'll be jumping off after this one, and then switching to a different series, or probably this month's book. Finish that. Do all this stuff.
I'll be doing the last of the Druid book, Downtown Druid, and then I'll be going to this month's book.
Yeah, going into Primal Hunter, you just need to know that it's a popcorn book. The guy's wicked OP, and just accept that, and you'll understand what you're doing. Gets compared a lot to Defiance of the Fall, I think it is.
Defiance of the Fall is so much more fucking convoluted. The scale of that blows out massively.
Oh yeah, the thing I heard from I read some reviews on the 2 books because people seem to be comparing them a lot. Apparently, a lot of people Defiance of the Fall is a lot more lore heavy and gets into a lot of other stuff, which can be a lot of like proper noun, proper noun, proper noun, proper noun, proper noun.
Yes.
Whereas Primal Hunter is a lot more of doing OP shit, but there's no stakes.
Yeah.
Like sniping a world boss from like 25 kilometers away.
Yeah. It's like, that's cool, but it kind of sets the main character so far above everything that's around him that, like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah. The power creep
I'm
is
up
real.
to date on both of those series, so yeah, that is very much what it's like.
yeah. I'm not saying that makes either one of them bad. It's just you got to understand what you're going into with these books, and I feel like that's kind of a thing with lit RPG and cultivation books. Some of them are really good and very deep, and some of them are none of these numbers matter. Just understand that number go up, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you find ones where they excise it entirely. Like I read one. What's it fucking called? It's one of the ones where the guy reincarnates as a dungeon.
Oh, yeah. The machine one?
No, different one. Fuck, I'll get the title.
We have so many of them, because the ones I can remember offhand are the machine one and the cloud one.
You know, this was a different one.
Demon Tree kind of is a core.
Demon Tree is a different thing again. It is good. Dungeon Life is the book I was reading. But they get rid of all of the numbers.
Yeah.
It'll be like, oh, how expensive is this item? A lot of mana. How much money do I have? A lot more mana, so I can afford a lot of mana. And it just doesn't give you the numbers, because they don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, fair. If they don't matter, why list them?
I mean, I don't think they matter in Primal Hunter.
Yeah.
No.
He just keeps getting more numbers and doing stuff, but because he's breaking the system, the numbers don't matter. So why do we keep reading his fucking stat sheet and talking about the numbers? Because
every time
they're irrelevant.
Stats being rattled, it's like, next, skip. But that's on every lit up RPG book. It's just like, cool, stat sheet talk, skip.
Look, if you're going to keep going back to the stat sheet, then the stats need to matter.
Yeah.
If they don't matter, don't do it. Or have them raised passively and don't have the player, like, the character invest in them. Just have them invest in skills.
For Primal Hunter, it's the fact they have multiple kinds of numbers. They have the base stat numbers, and then they have percentages from gear. It's like, I am trusting your math, because I'm not doing math homework to figure out how powerful your character is. So...
Yeah. But, I mean, that's my point. It keeps throwing numbers out like they're supposed to matter. And then the main character's like, I got a giant ability from doing some other complete bullshit, or my bloodline broke the system because it's busted, or some other thing that isn't even related to the numbers. So why did we focus on the fucking numbers?
That is something I'm really enjoying with the Downtown Druid. He has, like, whenever he bonds with a new type of animal, he gets another mark that slowly fills up as he benefits that animal. And that's his entire thing. There's no number, there's no nothing. It's every now and again he checks a mark that's on his arm and, there, it's about half full. All right, well, I think I can do this. And that's the full thing of it.
Yeah.
I like that.
That author's clearly realized the numbers don't matter, so we'll just give a general percentage, and that's good enough. God, it's just been a real Seth bitchy session this episode.
Are you alright, dude?
Are any of us alright?
No.
Everything's fucked and on fire.
Alright, do we want to, like, rapid fire the on fire fucking checklist?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can think of something else to talk about to not have to end on this, because, like, it's all bad. It's just, like, all bad. Alright, so, in Queensland, they're looking at bringing in licensing for e-scooters and e-bikes. You would have to be 16 years old and possess a learner's driver's license. I don't think this is really a bad thing.
No.
I would like this everywhere.
A little bit of me is like, I don't want the government regulating more things, but some of these scooters can get up to 30 to 40k an hour, and you don't need a license for them, and that's a load of crap.
Yeah, I'm very just tired of dodging
see it as
them.
any different to regulating the horsepower of a vehicle for P-platers.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not particularly bothered by this, and yeah, I think it should happen.
Oh, absolutely. I would like to spend some time not dodging around those fucking things every 3 seconds, because people don't know how to ride them.
That's the thing, like, once you start adding in a framework for, like, legal stuff on them, then you can start enforcing things properly.
Yeah.
currently there, as far as I'm aware, and I'd like to lean on the opening to this show where we're three idiots around the table. As far as I understand it, there's no real regulation on the fucking things.
Yeah.
They're just things you can own or fucking lime scooter shit.
Hmm.
So people do dumb shit. They get drunk, they ride them without the helmets, they do all kinds of dumb crap, and then dump them wherever they want.
Oh.
Some regulation on this being like, oh, you need to have a license. Oh, well, that license, you're on learners, which means you can't be operating any kind of vehicle while drunk.
Yeah.
So now you can be fined because there's a framework in place to actually have a legal precedent.
I would like this. Like, it's not, like you said before, not a bad thing, but letting the government have more power is never a fun thing.
But then this is one of those things where it's like, please stop regulating this, because this unregulated shitstorm of fucking idiots on scooters and e-bikes doing dumb shit, and then expecting me to deal with it.
Well, like, you look at the people who are riding on these things like idiots. People our size, because, you know, the three of us are all relatively tall and pretty solidly built. We'd still be pretty fucked up.
Oh.
Anyone smaller than us is going to get devastated by being run into by one of these things.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, around where I work, there's a lot of residential, so there's a lot of kids out on pushies. And they're already douchebags enough just on push bikes, let alone if they were motorized and can go 40k.
Mm. Yeah, no.
So, the company that built Bond's $96 million redesign that nobody likes, they got another $16 million contract.
They should have been blacklisted from ever working with the government.
Mm.
Like, that should have been grounds for an investigation into them already. Like, hey guys, where the fuck did the money go? Because it wasn't into the website.
Oh, I can definitely... Look, I'll freely admit my university degree is a little bit out of date these days, but I do have a bachelor's degree in web design.
Yeah.
That website is not $92 million worth.
No, fuck no.
No, that is like a project for when we were going through Quantum.
Yeah, that would have been a final project.
Yeah,
that's what that would have been.
A third or a fourth year project, and that's it.
Yeah. That's not a $96 million redesign.
No.
I want to know where that money went. Like
into some asshole's pocket.
Yeah,
that's where
someone got a bonus.
Some middleman.
They walked out, gave some poor technician, here's $1,000, make us a website, and walked away with the rest of it.
Pretty much.
He probably fucking outsourced it.
Yeah.
That would not surprise me in the slightest.
I believe it's called delegating.
But yeah, that it's so dumb. I can't believe they got a second contract. That should never have fucking happened.
Absolutely.
ChatGPT has decided now to discontinue their Sora AI application, which is their AI generator for video content.
Oh, what a devastation.
And, off of the back of this, Disney has walked away from OpenAI and the $1 billion that they were going to be giving them.
I mean, I'm okay with AI not getting $1 billion. I'm very okay with it.
I'm hoping that more and more companies wake up and realize that the whole thing is a fucking giant push to the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're slowly catching on, but it's just taking them a while. They're a bit
Disney
slow.
seems to have woken up a bit, which, awesome. Good on them.
Yeah.
But there's still fucking plenty more.
Their whole deal was for using Disney characters with Sora.
Yeah.
Now that Sora's gone, Disney's like, oh, well, the thing we were going to invest in isn't working anymore, so we're not working with you.
Yeah.
At least as far as I can tell from the reporting on it. I don't know.
From what I can see...
I have no inside information here.
Yeah, they're kind of consolidating everything back into one thing again. So it's like, Sora was competing with our own system, so we're going to
I don't think that's what was happening. If you allow me my tinfoil hat, I think it's because it was costing them too much money to make AI slot videos.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Because
you got to remember...
They saw a massive decrease in people using it after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, people make a bunch of silly
it
videos
was fun,
and then like
fun for a minute, and then it's like, I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But like every one of those silly videos or pictures people make costs them piles of money.
Yeah.
My tinfoil hat is, Sora was costing them too much money to allow the public to use, so we're shutting it down so that we don't lose so much fucking money.
It was using too much bandwidth it could be using for other AI projects.
Probably, but I don't know.
Yeah, we never will.
And I think it's less necessarily companies waking up to AI being shit, and more just them going, we've been investing all this money and have seen no return.
Yeah.
We're out.
At some point, investors, like, people that put money in, are going to be calling for their fucking, like, payback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How long until they start saying, well, where's the return here, please?
Yeah.
Or just, I'm pulling my funding, goodbye. Give me what I can.
But, like, they've
knowing the people who
far
invest
too
this much
cash
money.
there to cut bait. Like, I'm genuinely surprised Disney cut bait at a bill. Like, some other companies can't afford to do that. They need a return on this. So they're fucking, like, they're either in it to the death or fucking gone. There's nothing else.
God damn. Yay, AI dystopia!
Delta Airlines in the States has decided, you know what? Until you start funding the TSA, politicians don't get special treatment on our flights. They're a regular motherfucker.
I would like that here, please.
I know. That should be how it works in the first fucking place.
Yeah. If you work for the public, you use public resources. That means mingling with the public.
I don't know. That being said, have you seen the public? I wouldn't want to be around them if I could.
I am the public, and I don't want to be around me.
Catch myself in the mirror and like,
a job that serves the public. They should be accountable to the fucking public.
Look, I don't care if they're like, okay, I'm going to buy a business class ticket, fucking whatever, but anything else after that, it's like, no, you're a schmuck. Get on the fucking plane.
Yeah, I think the government should provide them with a basic economy ticket, and if they want to fly first class, that comes out of their own fucking back pocket, and it's not, they can't redeem it for shit.
Yeah, pay the difference and, like, be done.
Non-tax refundable, nothing. It's just, that's the way it works.
You want fancy seating, you pay the difference.
Yeah.
Otherwise, enjoy being squished next to this overweight dude who hasn't used any deodorant, and this child that is going to scream for the rest of this flight.
I am both those people.
The screaming fat man.
Otherwise known as a Reddit mod.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like the last person you should ever fly for the first time with, because I will spend the entire flight trying to freak you out.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard.
Surprisingly easy.
I mean, one of my favorite ones
is turbulence, and the amount of people that fucking freak out at that. I fucking love turbulence, but no, you can't fucking laugh at it.
Look, my two favorite ones are like when you're in like a sort of mid-position seat. You start getting kind of like looking up and down, getting kind of antsy. Someone will ask you what you're doing. Point out that you're currently like a midpoint between two exit positions, which is statistically the least likely to survive in a plane crash because you're the furthest exit.
Oh, I like that one. I have to remember that.
My favorite one, which you can't really do anymore, because they don't serve alcohol like they used to, was I actually got this one from my dad because I saw him do it, and I think it was fucking hilarious. You get that little bit of turbulence, and someone will be like getting all nervous, like, "No, don't worry, man. I've flown them plenty of times. You'll be fine. If I freak out, and you'll know it's really bad." Then you have another bit of turbulence, and then you get flagged down a hostie, and you get a thing of liquor sent over. Like, that's a bit weird for you to get a bottle of liquor. Hey, man, if I'm going out drunk. It's literally just playing to people's fears and amping it up. It's so easy.
Even like simple things, like a sound goes off, like, ooh, that's different. And then you just watch them go in their head, like, what does it mean? What's different? Yes. This is why we're not nice people. We are not role models. Let's be clear here. We are bad people. Don't listen to us.
Look, my dad worked in aviation. I learned an awful lot of ways to mess with people, okay?
That's
Let me have my little bit of fun.
Or just sitting there like, do you feel that vibration? That ain't right.
Yeah.
And then just be quiet.
Or things that, like, are completely fine. Like, looking out the window, you'll see, like, the wings luff and flex a little.
Yeah.
Just look out. That shouldn't be flexing that much.
Go completely old school and just scream, "There's a gremlin on the wing!" And just see if anyone listens.
No, you can't go too over the top. You've got to keep it, like, low key, and that's when people, like, bite. If you try to be too, like, big about it, they'll realize you're fucking with them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this is why you don't fly with us.
I mean, there's other reasons, but this is the primary reason.
I mean, feel free to put me next to the politician. I'll mess with that guy.
Oh, God. Could you imagine a politician stuck with, like, the three of us near him? Like, one of us on either side and one behind. We'd have some fun.
I mean,
how hard can
I
you
feel like
kick a seat?
I feel like the fun would just be, you know, he gets on the plane, then gets taken off the plane in a wheelchair with a black eye and a busted leg. What happened? I don't know, man. He fell over.
The entire plane's like, we don't know. Like, no one saw anything.
With an upright seat jammed in his spine. Yeah.
He just started headbutting the window. It was the darndest thing.
So apparently NASA's looking to go and do a moon base.
Good luck to him.
They were previously looking at doing another orbital station, like the ISS. But now they've apparently decided, nope, we're going to go do a moon base.
Yeah, they've scrapped that and moved the people over, apparently. Because
I don't want to talk too much shit, because I love space stuff. It's really cool. I've been saying for years, why the fuck have we never gone back to the moon? It would be a much better place to launch space missions from. It's got less gravity.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing these things? And now they're doing it, but at this point, NASA's been gutted so heavily.
Yeah.
What makes you think they can do this? I want them to. I want them to prove me wrong. I absolutely want. The only thing I don't want is because it's the America, and America's kind of a bit in a thing right now.
Yeah.
But I want humanity to make a moon base. Like, I want that to happen. I just don't believe NASA can do it.
I want an Australian moon base. Like, I reckon we could do it. Us is getting better every day. Can you imagine an Australian moon base? Just the horror.
Well, we would proudly have us written over it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's the Australian Space...
No, ARSC. It's Australian Regional Space something.
Yeah,
Association or something, yeah. No, it would just... We'd have to build it in a crater, so then it could be the asshole.
Yeah.
Because, like, every time they bring up doing a moon base and shit, it's always like, how are we going to build it? It's like, put it in a crater, build a fucking dome over it, congrats, you have a very large open area you can then pressurize.
Even then, like, you'd have to have, like, a runway coming out of it and call it the skid mark. Like, you could have a full fucking set there.
Yeah.
Australian Research and Space Exploration is what
that
stands for. And I guarantee you, if we had a moon base, us would be plastered over the side of every fucking module.
Giant neon letters. Like, you know, it'd be great. Get on it, ass. Come on.
Side note, they have a website. It's awesome. You can get mugs and t-shirts and everything that just say ass. It's awesome.
And the fun thing is people do buy them and do wear them. You see them everywhere at the CBD at times. It's great.
I only know about it because my housemate bought a t-shirt. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is the Australian Space Program. Well, that makes absolute sense. 100% tracks.
It really does. Actually, just realized it. Because, like, what are our naval designations? Is it ASS? Because then, you know, ass.
I have no idea. I can check if you want.
Nah, not worth it. We'll move on.
Apparently there is a petition to stop Trump putting up a Trump Tower in the Gold Coast.
There is. I signed it.
A thing we kind of suggested would happen once that information came out. Guess what? It fucking happened.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Because Australians don't want that fucking shit.
It hit its goal really quick.
Of course it fucking did!
Yeah. So, and they're doing the smart way of doing things. They're not taking it to, like, the government or anything huge. They're going to, like, the council side. It's like, hey, block this. No one wants that. So, hooray. They might stop this golden phallus from popping up somewhere.
Yep. No one wants a rump tower.
Trump towers are like herpes. They just pop up out of nowhere and no one wants them.
So, there is a new proposed legislation for the US Congress, which is something I think should fucking go everywhere, in my opinion, which is to add a cognitive test to elderly people within the Senate.
Yeah.
And, that fucking shit should happen.
Really, any leadership position should have this.
Yeah,
friggin'
well, yeah. It's
Like,
the only problem you run into is, you've got to set a set of criteria.
Yeah.
And no one's going to set a set of criteria that gets them kicked out.
Yeah. Which is, well, part of the problem. It's
because
like
right now,
anti-corruption laws. You can't get those through because all the corrupt fuckers already in power don't want to put them through.
yeah, because there is there's a whole process for a U.S. president to be declared too infirm to continue doing their job.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it requires if I recall, the VP to essentially call on the Senate to declare them incapable.
Yeah, I think
And
it
they
takes
need
like an
something
actual vote of no confidence from the VP or something.
And a 2/3 majority, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it's more like a coup.
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's something that doesn't really happen because most VPs don't want to do that.
Most VPs are bootlickers. They're not going to pull that kind of turn back.
I mean, we were discussing it before the thing. I do agree. There is entirely too many old people in positions of power. And I mean, in their 80s old.
Like, even just having fucking term limits, for senators' states, they don't have any of that. You can be in that fucking role for 40 fucking years and be completely fucking useless.
I wouldn't mind people over 60 or 65 being put for staying in as a an elder role, or it's like, I don't make decisions, but I'm here just to help you out if you need.
No, but then you can get entrenched people that are like, oh no, but I think you should really do it this way. So, it's the same as fucking people like Australian government, where you're working the fucking government for so many years, and now suddenly you're a lobbyist and you're straight back in the door saying, oh mate, I know how this works. You should do what we're doing here. It's the same fucking problem.
I mean, you run into the same kind of issues with, the idea of not having term limits, theoretically, I know it doesn't work this way, is to theoretically put you above the things that you're going to do corrupting. Because theoretically, you're not likely to lose your job. It's not term limited, it's based on whether you can keep the votes, which most people gerrymander to make happen.
Yeah.
But if you add term limits, that's just going to encourage people to be more corrupt because they're only in here for 4 years.
Yeah.
So, I have to get all of my bread in 4 years, so I've got to be more corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all fucked.
There was another thing popping up in the US where they want to bring in a law, which is, I think Bernie Sanders is putting forward, to stop anyone that is related to or in office from making any money or they can't be on certain betting platforms and that kind of shit.
Well,
because there's been a big thing with them.
They can't trade stocks. None of their family can trade stocks, and they can't be involved in any industry that they regulate.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's never going to happen.
No, absolutely not.
Just like this cognitive test won't get through. It's definitely something I approve of, because if you're in your 80s, you may not be thinking everything through. I don't want to say that everyone in there...
I barely do that.
I fucking know, right? So I'm not talking shit about the elderly. It's just look, man, you're in a position of power. I really would like everyone with that theoretically to be somewhat mentally firm.
Yeah.
It's not about your age. It's about your position and what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty in favor of this. It'll never go through. It'll absolutely never go through. And even if it did, like I said, no one will be able to agree what the actual criteria for failing is.
We'll add it to our wish list, because there's so many things we want to do with the government that will never get through.
even a base one that won't get through that really fucking should is politicians having criminal records unable to serve in politics.
Yeah.
that won't get through, and it fucking should.
Absolutely.
I always
a felon
assumed that
can't
was
vote,
just
but a felon can be a politician.
that was the weird thing for me with like America and their shit. It's like, oh no, he didn't vote. Like, but he did. He said he voted. But he's a felon. But yeah.
But like, you tried drugs once, you can't vote. But be president.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so fucking wrong.
Or maybe, like, what is it? Maybe you get pulled out, completely impeached, and a whole bunch of criminal charges successfully placed against you. Maybe you shouldn't be president a second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, only a few years ago, getting a blow in the office was enough to get you kicked out.
Yeah.
And lying about it was enough to get you kicked out. But now, being a kiddie fiddler and, like...
and fucking over your own audience with rug
but
pulls. Like, he's just fucking fast-tracking as many dodgy things as he can. Because he knows
While
he's
he
near the
can.
end.
Oh, look, it's an absolute power play.
Yeah.
He's going to do as much damage and get all he can out of these second 4 years.
And then try and offload as much of that wealth as possible before anyone can fucking ping him to claw any of it back.
Yeah.
And it would not surprise me if... I know that the Cheeto and Chief keeps talking about having a third term at the end of his current one.
Yeah.
I would actually be... Again, I'm going to throw my tinfoil hat in the ring on this one. I don't think that's his game plan. I think he wants to burn it down, let the Dems take over. It's going to be so broken, they can't do anything for 4 years, and then he's going to stand there and go, look, they didn't do anything for 4 years, put me back.
Yeah.
That's if he survives another 4 years. Like, holy shit. He's
Even if they don't use the Cheeto and Chief, I think that's the Republican game plan.
Oh, definitely.
It's not to have back-to-back terms of Trump. It's to burn it down so hard that they either get the dictatorship or, when they have to hand it back over, it's going to make the Dems look bad to handle it.
Yeah.
It's to burn it down so hard that all the king's horses and all the king's men can't put it back together again.
Yeah. And then stand there and go, look, they couldn't do it, but we were doing really well when we were in, despite the fact we did it.
Didn't they go into insolvency recently? They've just...
I've heard reports about that, but, like, America owes, like, fucking $100 billion to every other fucking country.
Pretty much. Because it's like... The actual thing for insolvency is they
like
owe
43 trillion, but sure.
Whatever. The point is, they owe everyone fucking money. Saying that the US is insolvent, like, it was already insolvent. It's not making money. It owes debt. It just has shit tons.
It just is funny that it's being declared this with Trump in office, because he's already bankrupted a casino, which is meant to be the easiest way of making your money ever.
Not if you ask Vegas right now.
But yeah, that is true. But maybe that's why he's like fucked everything up, just to screw over Vegas, because his casino closed. If I don't get gambling money, none of you get gambling money.
I could see him being that good.
Yeah.
So, Epic Games laid off 1,000 people.
Fucking epic.
According to them, the amount of money they were spending to keep those people was not matching the money they were making.
It's almost like spending a shit ton of money to lock things in Epic jail is a bad business practice.
It's like if you let everyone buy your stuff, you'll make money.
Yeah. Radical idea, can't be used.
But it's the tone-deaf statement from the CEO that really got in everyone's craw.
Yeah, no, for good reason, though. Fuck him.
So, this is what he said. In the coming days, employers will see a stream of resumes of once-in-a-lifetime quality folks. At Epic, the standards are never lower. We never lowered our hiring standards as we grew. The layoffs weren't performance-based, or right-sizing, as companies call it nowadays. It's a sound bet that anyone with Epic Games on their resume is in the top few % of their discipline. Basically, we don't want these, what we're calling, super qualified people. You get to hire them.
Yeah. We're doing you a favor, guys. This isn't like firing. This is an opportunity. Like
it's just like, what the fuck are you doing, you douchebag?
guaranteeing this guy, or the CEO, whoever gave the news, did it over Zoom.
Yeah.
Probably.
Zoom in at like a time when everyone was working from home or out of the office.
While he's in, like, some Caribbean hotel.
Yeah.
Just to rub it in there a little bit more.
Mm.
Oh, God.
So, Discord's decided to delay their age verification stuff.
I'm happy about this, because it's fucking dumb, but
Yeah.
they're not getting rid of it entirely, which makes me sad.
Well, look, until countries stop trying to age-gate the internet, it's going to be a thing.
That's never going to stop, unfortunately, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That genie's out of the bottle.
Pretty much.
I really wish they'd stop, because, like, what you can't. It's not doable. Just stop.
Yeah. I mean, give it another few months, we'll have the war on fucking proxies. But my brain just died.
Oh, VPNs.
VPN, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently the mass backlash and bullying from the internet got them to back down and sabotage with
Palantir. Was it
not
Palantir?
Palantir.
One of the
The
other
orb.
weird ones.
The fucking orb from fucking Tolkien.
Oh, fuck, that's right, because they keep naming shit out of Tolkien. I can't remember.
Is it Palantir? I could have sworn Palantir was the parent company that's the one that's run by that weird creepy dude.
It is.
It is. He looks like... He's very strange.
They're severing ties with the company they were going to be working with. Which has all the attachments to various AI companies and...
It is Palantir.
It is? Okay, my bad.
I was about to Google it and I typed in
the viewing
Discord. The
orbs
first
as Palantir, or Palantir.
Okay. I don't know why in my head Palantir was the parent company, not this one. But yeah, that company is attached to other AI companies and the US government. So people were like, yeah, you should be pairing with them. And they've decided to distance themselves from those people. So that's good too, but yeah, it's coming at some point. Although they are looking at adding additional ways to verify your age, like, I don't know, if you bought Nitro.
That one person's going to be so happy.
I know, right? But I mean, like, that required a credit card purchase, so... Yep. It's a good way to verify people, and you already had access to that. You could have started rolling out age verification with credit card purchases.
Yeah, it would have been so easy. It's like, you've made a credit card purchase in previous times. Here you go.
You are now considered a verified at this time as an adult. Yeah. Awesome. Moving on with that day.
But their method was, everyone's a teenager until proven different. So, no. Yeah.
So we had a big interview come out with the guy who worked on the original Overwatch. And we found out one kind of really shitty thing that was said to him during the development of that product.
Yeah.
Apparently he was taken into an office and was told, Overwatch needs to make X amount of money, and if you don't, and after it comes out, you need to continue to make a set amount of money, otherwise we're going to fire 1,000 staff, and it's your fault.
Yeah, that's fucked. Like,
that's not how to have your game director run his product.
Yeah.
I want to protect my team, which means I have to maximize profits, otherwise they're going to fire them all, and it's going to be my fault.
That sounds like a rogue CFO, and it's just like, yeah, once someone that mental gets in the C-suite, everything's fucked.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a C-suite.
Yeah, pretty much. The stakeholders love him. It's like, yeah, because he's fucking over other people to make their line go up.
Yep. So it looks like the NVIDIA CEO might have straight up fucking lied.
I mean, we called it.
Considering you're called out on the fucking day that it happens that, no, like, we don't want this shit, that, like, and they were accurate calling it out, like.
Yeah.
So, for anyone who needs the cliff notes on this, DLSS 5 got announced recently. They showed off a demo. No one fucking liked what it was doing to the images.
Poor Harrison
I'll
Ford.
freely admit I'm not particularly clear on... I don't know what the actual phrasing reference is. They yassified the faces. I'm not actually...
Look, I
don't know
speak some youth, but I don't know that one.
But yeah, it added makeup and stuff and changed model looks and all kinds of stuff. And everyone was like, we don't want this AI filter shit. And then the NVIDIA CEO came out and was like, it's not an AI filter over the full frame. It's at the polygonal level, and developers can control it. And that's how it works. You're all wrong. Stop hating on our technology because you don't understand it. And then one of their engineers came out and went, yeah, it's a filter over the whole frame.
Yeah.
But
you called it right.
I thought it was weird that through the whole thing, there was nothing of any of the actual playable characters moving. They're all standing still.
There are videos of them moving, and guess what? It has the kind of ghosting that happens when you have a filter.
Yeah. It's also there's no consistency, because you could be looking at the same character technically, but then they keep changing the face because the thing has no major consistency to it.
Yeah, so that's what an AI guess is.
Yeah. So it's just dumb. It's dumb.
It turns out, at least according to a verified but unnamed engineer, apparently no, it is just a frame filter. It's not doing what the CEO says it does.
Yeah. So basically, it's just the CEO going, "You're all wrong and stupid." Meanwhile, in the background, "You're actually all correct. He is wrong and stupid."
Yeah. Well, he needs AI to seem cool, so that people keep investing.
Because that bubble's looking pretty dangerous.
Far too much into it for it to fucking collapse. Because if AI goes down, NVIDIA is going with it at this point.
Oh, look, at this point, we've already seen one big company walk away from their investment, so that's fun.
So, I guess we have to talk about the fuel prices. They're fucked.
They are. Very fucked.
We as of today, we're over $3 for diesel in Queensland.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure we're probably before the end of next week. I wouldn't be surprised to see unleaded hit that too.
Oh, no, it's definitely going to.
It's definitely, there's a fuel station near my work that I usually go to fuel up the truck. And, half the pumps were just not available.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, partially, I'm assuming that's from people doing the weird panic buying stuff, because, but at the same time, it's just,
but half the
Adelaide
pumps
was sitting at
gone.
around 255 to 260.
Yeah.
At the moment.
For unleaded or diesel?
That's unleaded.
Yeah, same in Queensland. But every day I see it going up. It's not flattening out, so I'm like,
Costco
I would not
has
be
$2.47. Hey.
Ooh.
You got to have a Costco card and go to a Costco, though. Yeah. None of those are anywhere near anyone, so...
Burning as much fuel as you'd be saving. It's very, very fucked, and we were talking about the preamble. We're not going to see this go back below $2.
No, I firmly believe it won't.
Right. Even if everything was sorted tomorrow, it wouldn't go down below $2.
All these people who are like, "Oh yeah, we'll get it back. We'll get it back to the way it was before all this." No, the petrol stations have learnt you'll pay.
Yeah,
they know you'll pay that much. They'll keep it there.
They've got a snifter of those dollars. They ain't gonna let them go.
Because it happened back with COVID, and everything got fucked there, and then prices stayed high.
And I know they've come out saying, at least here in Australia, doing the thing of we're going to have some tougher anti-gouging laws. All right, can you define gouging, please? Define the price gouging. Oh, we'll get to that. Fuck you.
You have to report it, and then we'll look into it.
So there's going to be one guy in an email, and he's going to love his life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they're not going to fund that system very much.
Although, speaking of wasting money, in my opinion, a new big study has been completed, which shows a link between pokie machines and domestic violence.
Yeah, we could have definitely told you that without the study.
Yeah.
There's already a bunch of information out there for this.
There's also a lot of common sense out there for this.
People engaging in an addictive behavior that drains money and causes stress in relationships that might result in domestic violence. Who the fucking thought that?
Yeah.
Well, apparently not the guys who made this study. They seemed very surprised by this.
Just
dumb. I hate pokies with a passion, mostly because large amount of my family, extended family, play the pokies. And the amount of money they put through them.
There's not a single positive thing they do for society.
No.
Yeah.
Like, there is only negative. The only positive is for the scummy fucking organizations that force feed them down people's throats. That's it.
Because the pubs make fuck all from them. It's always a contractor who collects them. And
the purpose of having them at a pub is nothing to do with the poker machine. It's to sell beers and drinks.
Yeah. Well, the same way that Woolies is given cheap rents in like large shopping centres because they're a draw card.
Well, they're a draw card, but like they do make a bit out of them. The problem is most of those machines are licensed from state-run casinos. So a large percentage of that goes back to those fucking casinos. They do get a good chunk out of it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they rent floor space to them or something.
Comparative, it's more of a comparison thing. It's like, cool.
No, it is. Comparatively, the negative impact it has on the local community, they're better off not fucking being there.
Oh, no, I meant for the venue. It's they make money off them, but let's say for the sake of discussion, and this is fake numbers, I want to be very clear about this, it's like 20% of the profit goes to the venue and the other 80% goes somewhere else. So the venue's got to try and make its money off what it sells, being food and beer. Yeah.
So it jacks up the price of beer, which is mostly fucking tax anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's little wonder that fucking pubs and clubs will struggle if they did outlaw fucking pokies. Because they can't make all the money they need to off fucking drinks and food.
Yeah. Well, they need to bait people in, because...
Yeah.
Look, I can't remember the last time I found a decent RSL to go to.
Yeah.
They used to be everywhere.
Yeah.
You could go get a good pub lunch and have a beer, and now you can't find them for love of money.
They all went upscale at some point, because there's a couple around the CBD, but they all, made them modern, and, the food isn't cheap anymore. It's weirdly expensive for somehow worse food. And pub food was never amazing to begin with, but it was hearty. This is like, oh, it's a salad, and we put a bit of steak on it. It's like, it's $40. It's like, no, what is this? Just give me a schnitty and a bunch of fries.
The thing that annoys me is, I don't hate salad.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds really weird if anyone's seen the kind of food I eat.
I hate the $40
My problem with salad is that it doesn't taste like fucking anything.
Yeah.
And, when I'm going to pay $40 for this fucking skirt steak you beat the shit out of and so thin I could probably tear it apart with my hands, and then you're like, here, have this no even fucking salad dressing on this salad. It's like, what are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
And it's always the standard pub salad where it's 3 or 4 pieces of wilted lettuce in the bottom, about half an onion, a single maybe
a single cherry tomato
of a tomato or a split cherry tomato, and that's it. That's all it is.
Look, I'd be okay with eating it if it at least tasted like something. I pretty much just eat the cherry tomatoes because they're the only thing with any fucking taste.
Yeah. I remember going to RSLs as a kid back when we lived in Wollongong and that kind of stuff. It was great fun. It was really good. But modern RSLs just feel soulless and dead.
Well, now they're all taverns. They're not RSLs.
Yeah. Though, even where I was living in Coffs Harbour, they have their big thing, which is the CEX Club, which is funny because everyone calls it the Sex Club. But it's Coffs Ex-Servicemen's Club. But they're an ex-servicemen's club by name only. They're not done under the RSL banner anymore. They're a private club that just kept the name. So they've gone out and bought several other pubs and clubs around the area that are all under the CEX banner now. And the one good RSL that I did work at there, it sold out to a private company. First of all, the board of directors sold off the motel that was attached without it going to a vote of the members or anything. And then they got a massive kickback. And then they just sold it out to another private mob. After selling the golf course that was attached to the CEX and everything else they could, they pumped all that out and then fucked the whole thing up.
God damn.
And the only good ones left are the ones that refuse to take pokies in the first place.
Yeah. They are few and far between.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and you got a burger with a lot and you got the fucking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the beetroot and fucking pineapple, the egg on a fucking...
It wasn't a lot burger without the egg, the pineapple, and the beetroot. Otherwise, it was just a burger.
It was just a normal cheeseburger.
It's those three things that made it the lot.
Yeah.
It also made it incredibly messy to eat, but I don't really fucking care. It was delicious.
There is a place near me that does like an actual like burger with the lot. I'm like, yes, this is amazing. I get all the things I actually want on this burger.
Yeah, but
still a messy
like,
bitch to eat, but it's worth it.
Wouldn't you eat like 2 bites and be like, I'm full?
I can get through a quarter of it.
That's just saving the rest for later. It just cuts it in the quarters.
It's one of those foods that
Then
just
he
gets
gets full
tastier when
burgers.
it's cold.
Or eat it in layers from the top to the bottom.
Yes.
I mean, I think the only thing I wouldn't want to have in the fridge off of that would be the egg. I feel like it would congeal a little.
Well, that's
But all the
gonna be
rest of
one of
it-
the first layers you eat, or one of the like.
Because, I mean, like, you gotta crack the egg and have it ooze through the whole burger. Otherwise, like,
Exactly.
what the fuck are you doing? If they do it right, all you should have to do to break that egg is to push down on the top of the burger, and then it should just ooze through
A
the whole thing.
self-sourcing burger.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not a food podcast.
No.
One day we'll beat the rumors.
If you've never had an old school burger with a lot, you don't know what you missed.
Yeah.
Or a good fucking fish and chip joint that does a good burger.
Yes. I miss proper fish and chip joints. A bunch of the ones around Brisbane went artisanal at one point. And I hate the word artisanal now because it's fucked up so many good things.
It just means you're going to pay at least 20 extra bucks for whatever you're getting.
I remember it started in Brisbane with artisanal donuts and got worse from there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because that gluten-free one got really big.
No Dough got really big, which is the gluten-free one. And there was another one, which was, I think it was just called Donut Time. Which was everywhere for a while and disappeared because the guy who ran it was a trust fund baby who had no idea how money worked.
But like no dough got really big, and I think that was, at least for me, was when I started to notice all the little artisanal donut places being like, yes, it's a jam donut, but we're going to charge you $25 for it. I'm sorry, man, that is not worth $25. It's okay, but it's not that good.
Do you remember Pie Face? And
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, they're
I
still
see them
fucking
every
everywhere.
so often. Like they're only attached to servos now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one like right on Queen Street. It was pretty good for a while there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not there
we-
anymore.
We had a mate who worked there for ages. I liked them because they actually had relatively cheap pies that didn't taste like shit. Like,
Unfortunately, now they, because they're attached to petrol stations, they nuke the pies before they hand them to you.
yeah.
So it's just like, oh, this thing isn't nearly as tasty.
Mm.
It's okay, but
It's
used
a
to be
servo
good.
pie now. Like, everything attached to a servo does have the servo, detriment to it. Whereas it's
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you're not
said it
usually
last
going to a
week, there's some
servo
good
for
ones.
fucking fun cuisine anyway.
yeah.
Look, man, I tier listed fucking servo food last
Oh yeah,
week.
you did.
That
There's
is
some
true.
good shit.
There is some good stuff out there, absolutely.
But then I will freely
But-
admit it's good for a servo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tier listed servo food.
Yes. Again, not a food podcast. Despite how much I want to keep talking about food stuff.
We could have an entire another podcast session on it.
I mean, we said it last week. We could probably get 1 or 2 just full episodes talking about food, but like that'd be it.
Yeah.
We're not going out to restaurants every fucking week and being able to give you a full breakdown
God.
of these things we ate.
I don't care enough for that, and I don't have enough money for that.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money, and I don't have enough interest to go and eat at like 6 different steak places. It's a steak place.
Yeah. Once I've found
Did
a
they-
good steak place, that is a good steak place. Fucking fun anywhere else.
Look, I know we talked shit about like fucking taverns like a little while ago, but like it's a steak. It's not that hard. Cook it the way I asked you to, put a decent pepper sauce on it, and I'm gonna eat it.
Weirdly enough, I have found the more upper class restaurants fuck up steak so much more often.
Because they're trying to do dumb shit to it.
Yeah, or even they just like overcook it. Because I'm one of those weird people who likes blue steak. So it's like, I'll get blue. And then it comes back like medium maybe.
Yeah.
I just want you to slap it on the grill and put some color on either side of it and then give it to me.
Hard to even do that. Like, just show it the grill and say, see, that's where you're not going. Then just show it on the fucking plate.
I once actually had someone at a proper place ask, "Oh, do you want warm or cold blue?" I'm like, I'm with my people. You know the things. Cold blue.
I don't know. I feel like I'd want it warm.
Yeah, it depends on the
You
color
let it
scheme.
get to room before it gets fucking flashed on either side.
I mean, that's
And
most
golden.
of what I mean by, like, just get a little color on either side. That's enough to warm the steak up.
Yeah.
And then give it to me. I don't want you to cook the crap out of it.
They're meant
Anyone
to
who
sit on
wants
the
a-
bench for until it gets to room temperature before they throw it on. It's not
Yeah.
the grill that heats it up.
No.
Yeah. That's just
And
here to cause
if
a
you-
sear. That's it.
And I'm going to say it right here. If you have well-done steaks, just stop listening to this podcast.
You are. That's not a steak. That's
Go
leather.
away with your boot leather.
Yeah.
You're not a person. You're some kind of weird thing from another planet.
You're a raccoon.
No
that
one
has
should
escaped
eat
the
that
trash
way.
can. We should probably start talking about food.
Well, I was about to say, I think we'll wrap things up for this week. We're well out past an hour. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.